Pretoria has all types of car. In other countries like Zambia and Tanzania, and which other country did we pass through? Even Botswana. They don't have common cars and heavy machines, but in South Africa they have all types of machines. If you need Range Rover, if you need Prado, if you need V8, if you need anything, any type of car is found in South Africa. And the roads are so clear, the roads are well marked, so you enjoy your driving here, but these people are cruising. These people are cruising. This is the only country that has given me a challenge about driving, about their roads. They are so fast. They are driving very fast. So when you come in South Africa, be ready to drive fast, because if you don't drive fast, you may bring confusions along the road.
My name is Simon Wakaba Ndungu. We are currently at Pretoria at Union Building. This is the State House of South Africa. That's where now all the laws and all the laws and the constitution of these countries are made. Thank you so much for coming to visit South Africa. I followed you guys all the way from Kenya when you started preparing this trip, that it is possible, and I've been following you all the way from Kenya, Tanzania, Zambia, Botswana, and now in Pretoria on your way to Cape Town. And we really appreciate your effort and your energy. It is costing, and it is really our pleasure, and we really welcome you. The beautiful garden in here, it's Union Building. You can come here and rest. You can come here and sleep the whole day. Nobody asks you a question. And that's how it is. Pretoria is cool. Life is cool. Not like Joburg, comparatively. Joburg and Pretoria. In Joburg, life is very fast. In Pretoria, life is cool. You can see people there enjoying, and that's how it is, yeah. What encouraged me to receive you guys is I've been following Kenyo Wairatu since he was an editor, when he was doing shoes in Dadola, and then when he was a magazine editor all along to Maono Lands Limited. And then the way he's been helping people in Kenya, I've been following him together with the other people, the Kalangwa Mulas and all those guys. That's what motivated me. When I saw him that he's coming to South Africa, I says, no, I have to be a part of this. I have to support him as well. The more he has supported our people in Kenya, so I said, no, let me be a partaker of this as well, to be a partaker of what he's doing and the good work that he's doing in Kenya. We have, I think, it's like almost 4 or 5 major cities. We have Pretoria, we have Joburg, we have Cape Town, we have Durban, we have other small cities like Bloemfontein, we have Kimberley's and all those, but Cape Town is the best. It's cool, it's more of white. Pretoria is the second, and like I said before, Pretoria life is cool. Joburg, it's more of black, and life is very fast. Yeah, but Cape Town and Pretoria, it's number one. Since I came to South Africa, I've been to Pretoria, so I love it. I love it. As a community leader, we have a community like in Pretoria where we have a number of us who come together when there's a problem, or where it's maybe something like a wedding and all that. We join hands and we support each other. So the community that we have in Pretoria, we can say it's a good community. We love one another. There is challenges that one there. But we always together, we help one another, and even other cities and other people living in other places, our Kenyan people, they admire the unity that we have in Pretoria. So Pretoria is a good place. Wherever you are, make it your home, because I remember when the former president, but now late, President Kibaki came and he said, wherever you are, make it home. So when you make where you are a home, definitely, because God will be there, you will succeed. So that's what I normally encourage people. Wherever you are, make it home, work hard, strive to excel. And at the end of it, God will see your effort, God will see your hard work, and definitely you'll make it in life.
No, gadi rahisi.
If you are used to motorcycles in South Africa, there is no motorcycles, and it is the only country that I was not charged for the car in the border. So what I want to assure you, that the trip will be possible, but make sure that you have all the necessity that are needed. So only South Africa that I was safe, I was not charged anything. But for Botswana, I also paid like 400 pula, which is equivalent to how many dollars? I will do the calculations later, but you can do it also. You can check online how $400 is, 400 pula is equivalent to how much. And Botswana border the transition was so smooth. So if you are going to South Africa, I would advise you pass through Botswana because the transition is so smooth. They also have card. You can swipe the card in the border and pay the amount that you'll be charged. So you will not face any difficulty. So that is one of the countries that I really enjoyed to be there. And even the border's transition was so smooth. So I would advise if you are going to there, it is good you opt that border because it is one of the best. It is one of the best. Even the treatment, we were treated like VIP, and we felt the country is accommodating. But what I realized in Botswana also, the accommodation is very costly. It's very costly. So when you are spending your night at Botswana, be ready. Be ready because you will have to dig your pocket deeper for you to enjoy a stay there. In South Africa at the moment it's winter, so it is very cold. You remember in our country we experienced the cold during June and July, but in South Africa it seems it comes earlier, and this is very, very cold. That's why you see us wearing warm things. The other thing that I noted in South Africa, they don't charge parkings. Parkings are free. Businesses which are not doing productions are free. There is no permit. So many things here are free. So doing business here is very easy. The other thing that is surprising is about the license. License is according if you want, and if you don't want, you can be driving your car without insurance. So insurance is not mandatory. You can choose it or not. So there are things that you are supposed to run here. There are many things that are different from our country. I noted the petrol stations are not called petrol stations, they are called garage. So if you are asking anybody about the petrol station, you ask about garage. The other funny word is street light. Street lights are not called street lights. They are called robot. So when they told you pass that robot, the other robot, then you'll be in your destination. You will understand that is street light. The other thing to learn here, they don't greet people. So when you wait for salams with hard, they don't do. They are not used to. It is a culture. They greet people like this. So if you visit South Africa, don't wait more salams as you do in your country. Here they don't do greetings. They don't do greetings. And here people bother with their own businesses. The fuel is, we discovered yesterday, it is lower in our country. Some places are 150, others 160. So you can save in that area. The other thing that I want to emphasize is about money. Money changing is somehow complicated because in Botswana, we are meeting the ambassador. Tunaenda kuonana na ambassador. And Kenyans here are so friendly, they are so good. So tunataka kuenda kumjua jua mtu mjui, so that he can know what is done here and what is not supposed to be done. And also, as we are representing Kenya, we know this will be an opportunity to know even business-wise how we can work here. Naona umeandika jina yangu tayari ya Mkenya Iratu.
Nimeona juu nimepata jina tayari. Just a brief about
the trip.
Safari mkutano kidogo.
Okay.
Highlighted even in our bulletin.
We have just met the High Commissioner for Kenya in South Africa, and he is a good person. We have discussed several issues concerning real estate and our trip, which was a success. And it is good, ni vizuri ujue ambao unatutazama sasa, huwezi uza shamba South Africa kama hauko kwa association, because she was also concerned biashara inafanyika namna gani, how are we going to protect Kenyans. And as you know, we have an association of real estate stakeholders, where you cannot buy land, where you are supposed to buy land to the members who are in the association, so that your money can be protected. Unajua bereni hatukuwa na ofisi, tulikuwa tunafanya kazi, kiuziwa shamba, huyo mtu akikunyang'anya hakuna mahali unaweza enda. Kwa hivyo we have discussed how you can also check on the website if the company is registered with the Association of Real Estate, that is RESA. Sasa tunaelekea Joburg. Tunaenda pale Nelson Mandela. Inaitwa Nelson Mandela nini? Yeah? Mandela House. We are heading to Mandela House. Then later, the Mandela House is located in Soweto. So we will be able to view Soweto. Mutaona Soweto, mahali Lucky Dube alikuwa naibia nyimbo. Asijui kwa nini aliuliwa. the pula is the money that has a great value in this south. In this south, a pula is a Botswana currency. So you get that you are changing 1 shilling with 8 shilling of pula. When you are also changing a Kenya shilling, that is Kenya shillings to pula. When you are also changing the Kenya currency to South African rand, you are also changing the same. So you don't see the difference when you are changing with the Kenya money. But when it comes to dollar, you get different values. So the money that you can be able to transact in these countries well and get the value of your money is only dollar. Because sometimes you wonder, and when you are going to change pura to South African rand, you get some coins are higher than a shilling. So sometimes you get confused. So when you are changing pula, you almost get it with like 50 or 20 beyond lad. But the amazing thing, the Kenya shilling is not changing. So this is something that you are supposed to note. So when you are traveling, kindly make sure that you have some dollars so that your transactions can be easy. And when you are also doing the card is also higher when compared. So when you are changing the card from Kenya money. So I would like to encourage those people who like to travel. They can try how they can get a dollar account, so that when you get a card, you also transact through dollar, because dollar will give you more value. That is the point.
Mandela, welcome to Mandela, welcome to Soweto, welcome to Soweto, welcome to the family from Gabon, welcome to Mandela, welcome to West.
Hi, my name is Agnes Kitavi from Vilakazi. As you can see, this is Vilakazi Street. Next to me is Desmond Tutu's house. Here is where all the tourists, when they come to South Africa, they have to come to Mandela House. They have to see where Mandela was staying. They have to see where Desmond Tutu's was staying. But still, the Desmond Tutu's family, they are still there. So now I'm here. I'm the first person who started to sell this African stuff, as you can see, in Vilakazi. And then other people, they are followed. Now we are too many up to the Mandela's house, okay? So here is a very nice place. We meet different people. Like just the other day, I was with Millie Odhiambo. You know Millie Odhiambo? I was with Millie Odhiambo. She came, she supported me. I was so happy to meet somebody like that I know that is famous like that. So Mandela House is just 2 minutes walk. 2 minutes walk, you understand? And then there's Eta Peterson, you know where they did the Sarafina. Where they did Sarafina movie. Yeah, it's on Eta Peterson, where they killed those students. It's just so here there's a lot of history. So people, they don't miss to come here. If you come to South Africa, you have to be in Vilakazi. Actually, in Nelson Mandela's house, you will see the bed he was sleeping on, the pots that he was furnitures, they never changed them. Actually, is what people they pay to go and see how he was staying before he went to the prison. You will see all African stuff that he was using, like pots, the bed is there, you know. Now and then, the bath, and then there's a payment before you enter. It's like, how much is it? 180 now. It has raised. Before, last year it was 100 rand, but now it has raised up. Business here is very wholesome because, you know, like Americans, French people, when they come, they want to look really African. Like all these are African stuff. They want to look something different, you know? So they want to be having something really African. You understand?
One love, one heart. Let's get together and be alright. Ba-da-ba-do-ba-bee. One love, one heart. Let's get together and be
All right. Yes. I have also discovered that the schools close at 1:30 p.m. When compared to our schools, they close allowed 4 to 5 p.m. So there is a difference. And the other thing here, parents are committed to deliver their children to school and take them after classes. So that is one thing that I have also noted, because many people who are hosting us here, when it comes to deliver their children to school, they are very serious. They are very serious on that, and many are fathers. Fathers are so committed here. I think this can also be copy-pasted to Kenya, because in Kenya, many women are the ones who are committed to bring their children to school and also go for them. So here the culture is different. So we are supposed to copy-paste this, because also your children feel the fatherly love.
Guys, how are you? These are my visitors from Kenya.
That's good. Tu don't have a product ita shigana. Like 7. We have really enjoyed our stay in Pretoria and Johannesburg, and we were able to visit Desmond Tutu House and Mandela House. The entertainment there was so huge, and we really appreciate our host here, William, Simon, and David. They have been so good to us. They have given us the best. And now we are heading back to our country. We pass through Zimbabwe. We try if we can be able to pass through the countries that we were not able to pass when we were coming. Thank you so much. We have enjoyed our stay here. These people have treated us well. We have spent 2 days in our Kenya Kenya hosted B&B. So everything here was Swahili, and they have really treated as well. So if you are in South Africa, make sure that you come to 54 Bleacher. That this is in Pretoria. It's a good place for Kenyans, and you can do everything here. You can do everything here. Many people, when we are asking them about the route of Zimbabwe, we don't know. They are not well receiving. So we would like to know what is the issue. So we will be experiencing. Be together with us as we experience. This is a 5-star hotel, which I can recommend because the food is the same in our country and they are serving very well. And it is a buffet. It's a breakfast, which is a buffet. You can take whatever you want. You are not limited to take any food that you want, but you are not allowed to carry. It is not costly. It is allowed to 100 and something large. We are in a campaign mood, but comparing the campaign here and in our nation, here campaign is very cool. I can just see the banners, the billboards, but there is no noise, there is no harassment. It is very cool. It is very cool. Even there are no people that are following. Nobody is following those campaigns. The car is very small with only 5 people, and those are the people that are doing campaigns. So this is so amazing. And when I interacted with some people, they said that is the way to go. Even the day of election will not be known. And no foreigner is supposed to vote. Only residents, only people who are citizens here, they are the people who are supposed to vote. So that is something that you are supposed to learn from our country. And it is very amazing. It is very amazing. And so these are the things that we have learned here, things that are different from our country. Ndevu zimekuwa kubwa, so we are here na tumekuja kinyozi ndio kinyorewe, tusikie pia kinyozi ya South Africa iko vipi. Do you charge 60 rand or so, and what makes the difference of hurry and not in a hurry?
No, there's no difference.
Okay.
Make sure you get the right service.
Okay. You are from here or you have come from Zimbabwe?
I'm a Ghanaian from Ghana.
Ghana?
Yes.
Hey, you came a long way. Which year did you come? Did you arrive here?
2009.
So even your family is here? Or yeah. In Ghana you don't also marry?
Yeah, in Ghana, they were here with me, but they went back because of the economic situation.
Okay.
Myself.
Okay. Did you have relatives when you were coming here?
No.
Okay. So you just decided you came with to visit and then you saw it's a good place.
No, yeah, I was here first and I later went back. I decided to come. I just came to survey what I can do.
Okay.
Yes.
What? I come from Kenya.
Kenya?
Yes.
Okay.
What advice can you give to somebody who is willing to work to work outside his country? Maybe Ghana, maybe to Kenya, when he feels he can come to work in South Africa.
South Africa.
Yes.
The most important thing is to be disciplined before leaving your country.
Okay.
Because you don't know when, you know where you are going, but you don't know the situation. So.
Which discipline in particular? Huh? Which discipline in particular? Discipline. Where,
Discipline.
In which area? Relationship, work? Or?
And discipline is a general word. It involves so many things.
Okay.
Yeah. Even if you become rich in a foreign country, you need to be disciplined. Even if whatever you are doing, as a living. You need to be disciplined.
We came driving from Nairobi.
You came driving?
Yes, and we are going back the same. Yes, we are
You
covering.
came
By driving,
by land.
yes. I drove all this way.
Oh, wow, great.
And I will go back the same. I will cover over 12,000 kilometers.
12,000 kilometers.
Yes.
And how was the journey? How many countries do you guys pass through?
Yes.
4 countries. And yeah.
But with the determination we made it.
Yeah, that's yeah.
How does it do?
So Father, in the mighty name of Jesus, tunasema ni asante ni kwa sababu ya siku ya leo. We want to commit our friends, our family, the whole team of It's Possible, Lord, as they are starting their journey back to Nairobi. We pray that God, you will begin with them.
South Africa has been good to us. The host was so good, they were so friendly, they were so concerned. This is the most adventurous journey that we have ever took, even me in my life, and I believe in even my colleagues. This is the adventurous journey that they have ever took in life. And we are so happy. We are so happy. We shall change some routes so that we can also feel good. In South Africa, we have our people who still believe in God. They are prayerful. They believe in God. And that was so exciting to me, because sometimes when you get some people in another country, they don't believe in God. They changed their believing and they started believing in other things. So when you get your people believing, you feel so good. So that was also a plus, and it was so good to us. We took breakfast at Manhattan Hotel. It was a good hotel. They have a buffet breakfast, and I think that hotel is a 5-star. They have a good service, and in buffet you take everything. So now we are full. We are ready to face the day, and we believe it shall be okay. Also, my beards were so long and hair, and I took a shave in South Africa, and it was done by a Ghanaian who has done a very good job. Who have done a very good job. So I believe that this is something to be celebrated. The roads are very good. They look very nice. They are well demarcated. So, and there is no potholes like our nation. So, we have a lot to run. We have a lot. There is roadworks ahead there. So in this 200 meters, I will join this road. The good thing about this place, if you get lost, there is a way out. There is a way out, so you don't have to worry. When you miss the road, there is a way out. There is a way out. So you just need to not to be discouraged. You just encourage yourself. But sometimes we get lost. We get lost. Inaonyesha Pretoria, sijui kwa nini. Kwani hapa tulikuwa sio Pretoria. So we are joining this road N1. We go to 2.1 kilometers. So these are new experiences which you are supposed also to know. Rali ni kubwa. .1 kilometers. I don't know what I will do because I'm supposed to pass this route. Pretoria, Johannesburg, Orokwame, 750. 50. Vibro Logistics, the group you can trust. 350. So we overspeed, and then to Kasimama. We thought that they will not follow us, but we were followed. But finally we are forgiven. We are forgiven after talking with them nicely. So you also avoid speed, and here speed is 120. So if you go beyond that, utashikwa. You'll be arrested. So just take care. Just take care. Just take care. We are still on our way to Kenya now. We are coming from South Africa, and we have learned a lot of things there. First, I told you that the government does not charge parkings. Even in the malls, we did not pay. Even in the town, you just park wherever you want and you don't pay. Even licenses. So I wonder sometimes where they get their money, but I see they are so organized. When it comes to toll stations along the road, they are well charged. So the money can be able to operate the government and can be able to pay the bills. So we have different ways to sustain the government and to sustain the economy. So I don't think that oppressing people will make people to be more productive. So I think one of the things that is supposed to be done we have to create in Kenya a conducive government, a conducive environment that can be able to work without harassment. Because when businessmen run away, even the taxes will be low. So for us to maintain a good capital, a good tax and a good budget. Like now you are approaching budget. So for us to have a good budget in Kenya and to have a budget that can be consumed by everybody, we need to look our operations. And one of the things that I have said, the government is supposed to look how it is collecting its taxes, because the way sometimes they operate, they make many people to run away from taxes. Like now I have emphasized about toll stations along the road. That people will give willingly and no money will lost because it is going direct to the government. And this is something that is supposed to be considered, because if we consider this, then we'll get the money that we are looking. There is no need that we have many things, but we are not collecting anything. So this is one of the solutions that is supposed to be done for us to have a conducive environment for business.
How much do they charge at the toll stations?
Like now we have paid over 2,000 on the toll stations, but we don't feel the pinch because the load is worthy. The load is worthy to be paid. And per toll, there is some tolls we have paid 15 shillings. I think it depends with the location. It depends with the location and where it is. And other stations are paid 70 lakhs, depending with where it is. Like the last one we have paid, I don't know if it is the last one or we'll get once more. It is charging 59. And I saw this still thing from the government of Zambia, which is also collecting a lot of taxes through road tolls. So I think this is an idea that is supposed to be implemented in our nation. Can you send us greetings to Nairobi? You send us greetings to Nairobi. You give us greetings to Nairobi. Do you know Nairobi? Nairobi, Kenya. Hapa Zimbabwe na nashukuru sana. We have passed through many challenges. Na hii boda ya Zimbabwe pia kutoka South Africa kuingia Zimbabwe, it is not smooth. It is not smooth, and we paid a lot of taxes. Moja tulilipa ya temporary tax for the car, which was $50. The other thing that we paid was ZAM tax. We paid $28. We also paid something else, $9. And this information was not well given, so we struggled a lot because we are finishing this, then we asked this one. Also, if you are passing a car through this border, South African Zimbabwe border, make sure that you have already updated your details on the system. That will make your work easier. So we took a lot of time there, and this was one of the countries that we have discovered they don't love the money, because they are using South African rand and dollars. So this is an issue that the government is supposed to check, because if they don't check on that, then the people will not be proud to be Zimbabweans. So they are supposed, when I go to my country, I see my money, I see my currency, I always feel good. In this country, they don't feel good when they see the money. Even when we are going to petrol stations, they are asking, do you have dollar or South African rand? This was so serious. So the other thing, these people are not organized. They are not organized. There are a lot of gaps when we are going around. There is a lot of gaps where you feel that even you are insecure, because all people are looking at you, the security, everything. all the eyes are on you. So you don't feel secure when you are in this nation. And this is something that is supposed to be noted. They are supposed to check this issue so that their people can be comfortable. Also, we got a place where we can sleep, and an accommodation is very costly here. Accommodation is very costly because I remember we paid one room, we paid $45. That is equivalent to around 7,000 our money. So you can imagine when we have 5 people, that was a lot of money. So they are still, I would advise them also to invest in accommodation because they are so many, they are minimal. So if they can be able to build more accommodation, I think this place can be better. Because also, even after paying that money, we did not get enough rooms. So some of the rooms we were forced to share. So it means the accommodation is scarce. It's scarce, so they are supposed also to work on that issue. Compared to South Africa, here we have many idlers. Even if the video man can take the video aloud, they are idle. You don't know what they are doing. Like there you can see 2 people under the tree. There are 3 people. You don't know what they are doing. These people are so idle. And you know, when many people are this idle, you don't know what they are planning. As I say that an idle mind is a devil's workshop. So this is something also is supposed to be checked on so that these people can be busy. Because when people are busy, people feel secure. When people are not busy, they don't feel secure. The other thing that I have noted, the ATMs here also. They are, when you go to an ATM, you withdraw dollars. This is the first country that I saw in Africa I can withdraw dollars. I have never seen in any other country, the countries that you have passed through. So dollars here are so valued. Even in the ATM you can withdraw the dollar that you want, which is a good thing. That is one thing that I have loved. Because when you withdraw dollar, even to change to other money, it is easier. That is only one thing that I have loved for Zimbabwe. As we continue, we shall keep you updated so that you can know where we are and what is happening around.
African youth.
Okay. You don't know any other song?
And another song.
How much is the CD?
CD 20 rand.
20 rands?
Yes.
Why is it, what about Zimbabwe money?
Zimbabwe money is $1.
Zimbabwe money is $1?
Yes.
You don't have a Christian music?
Christian?
Christian?
Yes, I got.
One that sings about Jesus?
Yes. I got Zimbabwe worship.
What is the name of the worship song?
This is a beautiful world. Give thanks unto you. Oh Jesus, I love you. Happiness to you.
Can you try to sing one or that you don't know?
Breaking every chain. Break every chain. There is power in the name of Jesus to break every chain. Yes, things like that.
Okay, thank you so much. Let me. But first, I will try if it is singing. I have to try.
Okay. Yeah. Then this one, yes. Like that.
So we are waiting for it to sing.
Okay.
For all that you've done, give you thanks. For loving me, Lord.
Thank you. This place is called Mazunga. Okay.
These are shops on their homes. They're just homes to sleep on.
Okay.
For travelers.
Not travel.
For
us, we're staying.
Okay.
But you go, but you have another home.
So you can tell them to cut one when we eat here. So we have a mission that is called It Is Possible. We have moved from Nairobi to South Africa. Now we are going back.
I forgot
Nairobi.
Oh, no, we already.
You have to eat. You have to. We believe in our nation in sharing. Yes. Which tribe is this? You belong in which? Benda. In Zimbabwe, you have how many tribes? Yeah, you have. Your champion is saying that you are okay. Yeah. Ah.
I can even finish that thing which is gold plate, one alone.
Do you have mini money? Do you have mini money?
Do you have somebody else? Oh. Yes, we believe in sharing. We are from Nairobi, Kenya. Do you know Nairobi, Kenya?
And then you go cash in there.
I have seen these families, and they are in their low level, because if you look, the houses that they are living is something that is that is so low. Even it does not fit many lives in this generation. I believe in Zimbabwe something is supposed to be done so that we can be able to reduce poverty, because it seems it is so high, and these people rely on the government. And what we have seen along the way, the country seems to be dry, it is not productive. So I think the government can do something, or the organizations, we have the organization who can do something about this. And I believe it is possible, so that we can be able to live their lives. We have seen even children who are suffering. They are so low. I think even schooling cannot be easier. So I think something is supposed to be done. They can be given a good environment to work, so that they can see a good future, they can see a good tomorrow, and this will make their life better.
Bye.
Take care.
Take care. Thank you.
next Monday.
See you. You want us to come next Monday?
Masithinta khonapha enambeni ezithi 0774 767971. My sister la khonapha ngicela ngikhuluma lani phela 2 seconds.
what I have enjoyed. The border between Zambia and Zimbabwe, Victoria Falls, it is so nice. It has some natural things that you can be able to enjoy. One of the natural things is Victoria Falls. It is so high, even when the water is falling like a vapor. So it is something that I would like everyone to experience before you are heading this earth, because some things are so nice. There is also a zip line between that fall. So those who love zip line, I can tell you can come and enjoy the place because it looks very nice. And the other thing that I have noted, in the other side of Zimbabwe, the entrance to the Victoria Falls is being charged. A foreigner is charged $50, so you need to have some cash. And also Victoria Falls has an airport, so you can travel from wherever you are, and from the airport to the border or to the falls is so close. We are in Victoria Falls border from Zimbabwe to Zambia, and I want to share my experience through these borders. The most stubborn borders are Tuduma and Zambia borders. Tuduma and Zimbabwe borders, these are the most stubborn borders. For you to make an easy transition, you have to have somebody who can do. If you are traveling with a car, you need somebody who can do your documentation before you arrive there, because the process is so tiresome. Because in Zimbabwe you have to fill some papers and some online documentation of temporary permit to be in Zambia together with your vehicle. So after filling that in Zimbabwe, you pay $50, and then there is another one you pay $9, and there is another one you pay about $25. That is Zimbabwe. Here now in Zambia, you have to pay for carbon tax, you have to pay for insurance, you have also to pay for council levies. And this is so tiresome. When you are doing these transactions, it is too tiresome. You check, you will use a lot of money in the border, because you have to pay somebody who can assist you, because it is a new country, you don't understand the rules and the regulations. So what I would advise, if you are traveling with a car between Zimbabwe and Zambia, those boundaries need somebody who can assist, so that you may not take a lot of time there, and the process will be easier. The other thing that I have noticed with the Zimbabwe border to Zambia, in Victoria Falls, they don't operate at night. So they close, I think, at 10, and then they open at 6. So if you are closing the border at night, you will not be able to cross over, because the border is not operating at night. So that is something that you're supposed to know. now we are in Zambia, in a place called Kalomo. And what we have discovered that our tire has lost some threads, so it seems this journey was not easy. And what we want to do, we think in the next petrol station or where we can get, we will exchange this tire to go behind, because we have just realized that the first tires are the ones that are working so much. So we will replace, and then it will go back to, we will put them behind so that we can be able to survive in our trip. And what I can advise all people that are watching, if you want to do such a road trip, make sure your tires are well done. If this tire is a heavy duty and it is like this, and we are on our way, so it seems if it had a problem or it was not quality, it could not make to this journey. So we request all the people who want to do a road trip, make sure that your tires are strong.
Either the suspension is worn, is not okay. Either the suspension is okay, but only that the alignment and camber is off.
Aota itura lele nenere minefe lele wa matumanire o kiuga ni ukumanina makirira makirira mwathani ukimahonokia makirira makirira mwathani ukimahonokia. Meru meru hana mundu tiganirio ndaguthaitha Ngai wakwa njokia gwaku na gikeno njiguĩra tha njokia gwaku na gikeno njiguĩra tha njokia gwaku na gikeno. Njũĩ ndĩ wĩra mũingĩ wanaruta nĩ ũndũ wakwa ngaconoririe thogora ũrĩa mwene ũndutĩire ũndekere muone kĩgirĩko.
We continue with the trip. We are checking everything if it's okay, so that we can make sure that we will be back in Nairobi safe. And when we are also driving in the night, we will not fear, because we know that nothing can stop our journey. diagnosis machine will come here or we go there?
You have to go that side. The diagnosis. Yes. The guy knows where it is. Stands for Diagnostic Trouble Codes. Okay? So ECU, it says 23. So about 23 components in this vehicle, they are okay. You've seen they are in green. So the ones which are red are the ones which has a problem. So we have a problem in the engine. We have a problem in what's this ABS transmission, and I don't know about. There's something wrong with the doors motor. If there's a window, I don't know which is not working. Even on the right side. So what we'll do, we'll say view the DTCs. That's a diagnostic trouble codes. So you've seen. So it's present, it's history, and it's pending. This is cylinder number 2. You've seen it? Misfiring detected. And oxygen sensor as well. Oxygen sensor, circuit, high voltage, bank 1. So the misfiring that you're having, it's on the cylinder number 2.
What is that? Is this the coil?
It should be, we don't know if it's a coil or plug. It's a petrol, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So it should be the coil or plug. That's all.
Hii ni barabara ya Zambia, iko na mashida sana, lakini nafikiri wanaitengeneza, but it is so rough. Hii ni sasa ni ukielekea Tuduma, the other sides it's a bit better, but hii sasa ukienda Tuduma, Nakode, Tuduma Nakode boda, imeharibika sana by the way. Kwa hivyo ni vizuri uone. So if you are driving this way, you are supposed to check your speed. Yes, that was just an example. It's good I show you example so that you know how things are. Na hivyo ndivyo kuko. Na God is good. We are along Zambia, a place called Kalomo. There are some people who are asking, what documents are you supposed to have when you are traveling with your car? First, you must have your original logbook. That is a must. The other thing that I feel being asked all over is a police clearance, and I did not have it. So I have met some challenges, but after the interview, they realized the car belongs to me. So whoever is planning a trip, make sure that you have your original logbook a police clearance. So after getting your logbook, you go to the police in your country, and you tell them that you want to travel to South Africa or where you want to travel, and then they will clear. After clearing you, they will give you a letter which you will submit to all the borders so that they will be sure that you have not stolen the car. The other things that I have realized, you must have money to pay for your car, because like Zambia, you must pay for carbon. I don't know what is that, but you must pay for carbon, you must pay for low license, you must have money to pay all the toll stations, and they make sure that in every toll station you go through, they give you a ticket. And commonly I can see they are charging 20 shillings of Tanzania, of Zambia. They are calling it, how are they calling the Zambian money? Kwacha, yes, kwacha. So you must pay. So you are paying like 3 documents in every border that I have realized. So you pay that carbon license. You pay for, there is another tax that you are paying, that a temporary tax. That is also an amount. You also pay for license. You are paying like 3 things, which are amounting to $100. So when you are traveling with your car, make sure that at least you have $100 in your pocket, so that you can be able to transit from this border to the other border. Thank you so much, because as we continue, I believe that you are getting more details that will make you desire the trip. And what makes the trip successful is all about determination. So if you are determined to do anything, no matter the challenges, you will make it. The 2 borders that we have delayed so much is 3. We have delayed 3 borders because we did not know that they have a lot of issues. Is South Africa to Zimbabwe, Kenya, Tanzania to Zambia, that is to Duma, and also Zimbabwe to Zambia. Those we have taken a lot of time, and people clearance was very easy. But when it comes to car, they do a lot of checkups, they have a lot of details, so we spent a lot of time. So if you have somebody who can assist you when passing through those borders, kindly do, for your work to be easier. There is something that we have noted in this Tanzania government. They are so concerned with their people. We have got somewhere that the traffic is not allowing the small cars not to pass, so that the lorries can go, because it's somewhere there is a steep valley, a steep road, where they were saying if the lorry lacks brakes, it will do a lot of mess. So to control that, they allow the lorries first to pass, and then they give them some minutes to have passed the steep, and then later the small cars will be allowed to pass. And that was a very genuine concern. If we compare with our government and other people, when we are passing through Zambia, we got a lot of accident of lorries having accidents, others slipping, others falling. We got over seven lorries having an accident. So because the place is not taken care of. When you compare with Tanzania, in all the towns, you are supposed to go with 50 kilometers per hour. But where the maximum speed is 80. So to get an accident in Tanzania is rare. So the safety precautions are taken care of when it comes to road. So in Tanzania, when it comes to road, I can give them a reward because they have really tried. They have really tried. They have kept the pace, which is good. They are slow but sure. And the police here are very clean. There is no country we got a police with white garments. These looks like our place, the Jeshi la Wokovu. So you see them from far and they are so clean. They are so concerned also. Others are talking to people very well. Even you admire to hear from them more. Like today I have got a good one who is ready to answer every question. So in traffic, Tanzania, you are number one. Dennis, how many kilometers are remaining?
1083 kilometers.
1083 kilometers.
Yes.
I believe we can make it because when we were going to South Africa, we were able to cross Botswana from Kazugura border to South Africa, Pretoria, where we were able to cover over 1,150 kilometers within one day. So even for this one, we will make it. So we will be in Nairobi by tonight because we are feeling so good to be back in our country and achieving our goals. Nakode is the border from Zambia to Tanzania. This is a bit organized. And this we did not take a lot of time. We just spent there like 1 hour. So the transition here is a bit quick. But I realized that there is still some people who come from the other side of Tuduma and they come to Nakode. They bring confusion. They come to bring confusion. So you are supposed to be very keen. You can fill your paper because the challenge comes when it comes to car documentation. So you in Nakode border you can do it alone because it is not hectic, it is not distracting, but in Tuduma it is very hectic. So these are some of the things you are supposed to note. Also, it is good to know that when you are coming to change the currency, make sure that you know the rate, because these people may confuse you along the way. They may pretend they are helping you, but they can confuse you along the way. And what they do, they tell you that there are some charges that will be demanded. So they give you one person there, they tell them that they will use their money, then you refund. But you don't know how much. You don't know the exchanging rate. So when they are paying for you, they will come and overcharge you later because you are not aware of the rates and you will be very confused. I remember the first day we had to spend a lot of time doing the calculations. You can seek advice from one of the drivers of the lorry. He can guide you. He can give you the right direction. He can tell you what to do, and the agent that you can use to clear your car. You will avoid these all the confusions, because they are like confusions. You know, nothing difficult, like something they try to tell you but you don't understand because it's a confusion. They are in a business of confusion. They get money by confusing other people. So this is so hectic. And as I told you in the previous video, the more the country is poor, the more the border is disorganized. I experienced to that Tuduma border, and the other side is Zimbabwe border. They are hectic. If you are going to South Africa and you want to go direct, kindly use Botswana route because it's the same, because this transition does not take even 10 minutes. It is very quick. These people know what they are doing. What you are charged is direct. You can pay even with your card, but when it comes to Duma, they don't have even a card. So you have to accept whatever they tell you. Even if it is not right, you have to accept. This is the way to go. It was an experience that we have also enjoyed to have. As now we are going back home, we are remaining with one border, that is Namanga. Namanga is one of the best, so Kenya, we can congratulate ourselves to do, because Namanga border, even if I have not tried another border, but Namanga border is one of the best. Whatever you are paying, it's direct, it is documented. The transition also there is very quick. So Kenya tuko bere. Now I would encourage, don't fear anything. If you are determined, you will make it. Whatever we wanted to achieve, we have achieved. So the achievement is the one that is motivating us. Even going back, we feel we have still the grace to continue doing great things, because already we have achieved. So I can tell people, whatever you want to do in life, it is possible. Just be determined, because the success will motivate you to do greater things. What we have realized when it comes to farming, these countries are producing harvest. And when I say harvest, they are not farming 2 acres, 1 acre, no. They are farming huge acres. And I came to realize in Zambia, you are not supposed to build along the road. So in Zambia, you can pass a lot of villages and cities without noticing where people are living, because they are a bit far from the road. And in Zambia, they are doing a lot in farming. They are doing large-scale farming. So I believe they feed a lot of countries in Africa because they are farming. They are farming. By the way, no country that we can compare with Kenya when it comes to farming. These people are producers of food. I realized also in Botswana, they are doing also large-scale farming. I remember I got one where even the millet and the sorghum, they are so short. I don't know why. And it is a lot of acres. It is a lot of acres. You don't see the head. So these people are providing food for the whole country. I also saw some maize. They are doing also in large-scale farming, and these people are serious when it comes to farming. They have sourced the water which can sustain even those plants. Even if it comes to the nation dries, they know how they will supply the water. They know. So when it comes to farming, no harvest that will be lost in those countries. So for that one, they are miles ahead. So in Kenya, we can advise where we have been left with large-scale land. We can do farming so that we can be able to sustain our nation with food, because food is one of the basic needs. Sometimes you don't need infrastructure, we need farming. If people can be full in their stomach, we can be able to do a lot of things. And also we realize that these people, they love foreigners, mostly Botswana and Zambia. Tanzania, they are comfortable with how they are. No matter how they are comfortable, and they love their nation. they love their nation. So these are the things that we have learned along the way, and we believe some of the things we shall implement them in our nation. We shall love each other in our nation because we have seen practically, and we believe that it shall be well with us. No matter what we are, no matter the situation, it shall be well with us. So thank you so much, even for continuing supporting this trip. And remember, when we are going back, we shall be talking more about cochlear implant, because that was one of the agendas that made us to do this trip, because we need to know more about cochlear. Many children are becoming deaf because of this cochlear. So if they can be treated as early as now, they will come out to be children who really hears and who talks very well. I know many children in Kenya are suffering from cochlear, and I believe we are coming out with a solution.